Hi, my name is Ashok. I work as a data scientist for DataMites in Bangalore office, India. And today I'm going to record a quick video on machine learning algorithm from the data, capturing the data, till the deployment. So everything in between, data, scripting the machine learning, and exporting the machine learning trained model, hosting it in a web service, and showing it in a web page where users can use it. Let's get started. Before starting this tutorial, I just downloaded the data from 99 Acres, which is a popular website for real estate marketplace. I have few information about here, like house price and square feet, etc. Okay, I'm just download this data. I have the file. Let's move this old stuff. This is the data. Okay, so I have price of an apartment, place where it is located in Bangalore. So this all the data is from Bangalore, India, Silicon Valley of Asia, and what kind of super build or build, square feet, resale or the new one, the number of years old, floor, total number of floors in the building, and BHK, 2 BHK, 3 bedrooms basically. Okay, and I'll close this one, save it. I'm going to do this machine learning coding in Cloud Lab of DataMites. Anyone interested to use this can request in the comments below, and you'll be getting this password and few months access to the Cloud Lab free of cost. And this has a lot of data sets, about more than 1,000 data sets. You can go and check it out. And it also has basic tutorials on Python packages like pandas. It can be called as comprehensive. It's good enough to understand everything about the pandas, including string operations and cleaning up the data, messy data, timestamps, and SQL database commands, etc. I'm going to use this to load our files, which is my house price data. Upload it. Just take a little time. Yeah, it got uploaded. Here it is. And I'm going to use Python. And of course, I can also use R, but for this tutorial, I'm going to use Python language for machine learning coding. I'll import few libraries required for this tutorial. Alright, so I shall explain about this imports and what's the significance in other tutorial, because the purpose of this tutorial is to quickly show the workflow of machine learning. I'll name this file as hptry. Okay. And then I can go ahead, import the data. Got imported. I'm checking it. sorry, it's head. Okay, I got that. First column makes no sense for me, rest looks okay. And just remove the first column. This one indicates second column, so I'm just saying from second column to all the columns. I've successfully removed my first column. I'm going to use a label encoder to encode the places like BTM layout, Elahanka, Whitefield. I want to make them numbers with a label, so that makes my machine learning process easy. Label encoder object has no fit transform. Transform, the spelling mistake. Okay, good. So now check the data. Now that you have seen that the places has been labelized with numbers, and then I'll just run commands to I'll take the independent variables which are my x. So those are actually from, let's see, all the rows, and then price is what I'm trying to predict. So from the second column to the end, I can take it. So I would say second column, 2, 3. I don't need sale because all seems to be resale. I'll just skip that. 5, 6, 7. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. I skipped it. 5, 6, 7. I need to put 8 as well. I got the X data. Okay, so I have all the X data, and Y is pretty simple. So the price column is Y. So I can simply say this as well. Okay, I have the X and Y, and now I'm going to go ahead and there can be some dummies would like to talk. Dummies, I'll just pass on my X. Okay, so I'm going to split the data into training set and the testing set. This is a small little command which does it in one go, which is train. I'll pass on X and Y. And there are a lot of other variables which I leave it as defaults as of now. Okay, now I have the train set, which is 70% of the data, and I can also look at the other things. Okay, and now I'm going to write down a small command for fitting the linear regression model. I call it as linear is equal to, and I'll call this linear regression function. Don't have to pass any parameters. I'd rather keep it simple. Linear.fit. I'll pass on my train data, xtrain and Y train. It is being trained. I have a linear, which is a trained machine learning model. I can predict something with this model. So I can say linear dot predict, and I pass on my X test data. I got a prediction now. To see how well is the prediction or the efficiency, I can use my R2 score command, which I imported at the top. I'll pass on my Y test, which is the actual values, and the predict, which is what I predicted right now. I have 86%, which is a good, because I haven't done any parameter tuning, no data stuff. So this is good enough. Okay, great. Now we have a trained machine learning model which is linear in an object form. Now we need to get this object form into a file where I can use it in some other models to predict. So I want to predict in like a real service the house prices. To do that, I'm going to use my uh, sklearn externals, a package called joblib. It basically dumps the entire model into a file. So joblib.dump is the command. I'll pass on my linear model, call the output as HP house price model.ml. Okay, externals, I guess. Okay. All right, super. So I can see the new file has been formed here, and this is HP model. So I'm going to download this file. I click download. I got the model. So I pushed this data into my cloud data science lab, did a very basic coding of importing few libraries, importing data, splitting it, and writing a few lines on linear regression, created a model, trained the model with the test data, tested the efficiency, which I got around 86%. It can be much better, just a tutorial, so 86% is good enough. I use my joblib function from sklearn externals to dump the entire trained model into a file. I named it as HP model. I downloaded it. Great. Now I want to use this file to create a web service, a nice online portal where I can just fill in some data or and predict the house price in Bengaluru, right? Let's do that. I'm going to use Amazon Web Services to create a small cloud server and put the model. I'm already logged in as I showed DataMites. I'm going to EC2. If you're not comfortable with Amazon Web Services, you can ignore this part. It is basically creating a quick server. I'm going to take Win2 flavor, and I'll take a free tier because that's free. And security groups, I'm going to put it all open. We'll go ahead. I create a new key pair. I call it as ML deploy house price key. Okay. Simply HP AWS key. Okay. I need to download this one. It's downloaded. Just quick checking. Yeah, we got the key. Launch the instance. Just give a nice name to it. House price ML prediction server. I repeat, if you are not comfortable with Linux or AWS, you can ignore the commands I'm using, but you can get the idea about how I'm launching the machine learning into the machine learning model into the server. It takes a few seconds to, yeah, it's up and running. I have this IP number. I take this IP number. I'll go to my terminal. And of course, if you are working in Windows, you can use PuTTY and other SSH client, but Mac has the inbuilt terminal. Not this one. I'll just go to downloads folder. key name is HP, so SSH minus I, HP underscore, sorry, underscore AWS underscore key dot pem, and then I say my Ubuntu server, so the username, default username is Ubuntu, then my public IP number, which I copied from here. Yep, and it should connect. The permissions of the key is to open. Let me clear this, so I can change the permission of my key 400 and HP AWS key.pem, and I repeat my command. Okay, now I log into my Ubuntu server. I'll do a quick cleanup. Sudo apt-get I'll first update the entire server. It's a normal thing you do when you create a new server. All the repositories, all the packages will be updated with latest version. That was done. That was quick. That's the benefit of using Amazon server. Now I'm going to install few things like web server Apache 2 and MySQL server. I don't need MySQL, so I'll just go with PHP and the connector for this PHP mod.php. Okay, and anything else which required, not required, so this should be good enough. I'll say yes. Okay. And I should be able to access the server now because Apache is installed. I should be, yeah, it's showing the default Apache folder. I'll go ahead and install other packages we need for my machine learning algorithm to work. I'll install Python 3 because this Python is my coding language. Install Python 3. Oh, sorry. Sudo apt-get install Python 3. Already there, so which is good. Not required. Then I'm going to install pip3, which is Python packager. Unable to locate. Once again. pip3. I think it's Python pip3. I can Google for it, but if I'm not wrong, Python 3 underscore pip should be the right command. Let me check. Yeah. Okay, so that's a little bulky package. Great. Installing sklearn packages for my machine learning algorithm. Whatever packages we have downloaded, NumPy we have used. This pip installer. NumPy we have used, and pandas we have used. Sklearn we have used. I also put Skippy. Let's see, it's downloading. Pandas downloaded, NumPy downloaded, sklearn, and all downloaded. One of the advantage of using Cloud Lab is the transfer rate is pretty high, and the processing power is much better. So you can run the machine learning algorithm more efficiently. Good. There is some warning. I'm going to ignore that. Okay. Now I need to transfer my files, the model file which I've created over here, this one, towards that. I'll use a simple command SCP to transfer. That's basically file transfer protocol. Minus I. Just 1 second. Let me see if I have it somewhere else. SCP. And let me try minus I. Okay, so I wanted to transfer files from my local system to the cloud system. So I'll exit from here. I'll see where I am right now. So this is where I am. I want to transfer my HP model to my cloud server. This is how I do. I'll simply say cp minus I and my key, AWS key, and I would be transferring my HP underscore model dot ml to, let me see that I have the command before. Here. I have to cut from there and I have to write. So basically I minus I and the file name. Okay, that's fine. I'll get the file name. And then I'll copy this file to Ubuntu there and then I can put the path. Okay. It's gonna throw error, of course. Okay, so our most of the setup is complete for my Ubuntu server in Amazon. Just have to copy certain files. I'm just gonna run this command because it should be in the right folder. Ubuntu /.local, right, Python 3.5. I hope the site package is okay. And I copy all the content in the site packages to user lib Python 3 and disk packages. Right. Great. So it is all done. Now I think my Python is working. Now all my machine learning algorithm should be working as well. Okay, great. My apologies. Okay, so I'm going to go out from this server now and go back to my host system and copy my machine learning model to here. And before that, I want to see where is my where cdww cd. This is my folder which is being accessed from outside. I have right now index.html. So whatever I'm seeing here is actually this file. Okay, I'm going to exit now, and I'll copy this model with a command called SCP, Mac command, -i, and then my HP key, Amazon key, and then this file model.ml to my Ubuntu server, Ubuntu, and then my IP ID, and then I can directly give the path here .www.html. This should put my file in that particular folder in my server. Permission denied. Oh, so I have to give a permission inside that folder. Not this one. So let me just go into the okay. Let me go into my Amazon server one more time and make this permission. So the folder I'm talking about is var www. This is the one HTML. Okay, so that one, or I can even change the root folder, which is www. I can simply say sudo chown -r, which recursively does. I'm going to give it to EC2 user. No, actually Ubuntu, and I want to access from web server, so Apache, and www. That's a folder. Logging as Ubuntu, so I can just make it Ubuntu. That's good. Let me go back, exit to my host machine, and run the same command as I did before. Hopefully it should go. The file has been transferred. Let me go and check with the Amazon server. Great. So I have my trained machine learning model, which is hp_model.ml, in my Amazon server in a folder called HTML. All right. Let me write some few script files to create some forms to okay. So I'm going to open up my TextMate, text wrangler. I'll create a few files. Let me first create my index file. I'll name it as save as index.php. Simple PHP files to put it in downloads. Okay. I'll write a Ajax coding for this. So this may take some time. I'm going to fast forward it for you. So I'll simply say HTML and head, and then the head. I'll put a title inside. Got a few forms over here. It's there. Inside, right? That's okay. I'll navigate to that. Not content, right? Team. This one. Okay, so I just have written a few forms and a small Ajax template script to make sure that it looks nice. And let me just copy this index.php file. I'll save it. Okay. And I'll use the same command as before. I'll exit. Yeah, I'll copy my index file to my server. And see how it looks. Okay, I need to delete my index file, otherwise HTML file, otherwise it does not take it. Where www html ls. I will delete index.html. Sorry, rm. Great. So now if I refresh, I should be able to see a nice form which is location and BHK and square feet and form. All right. Now that I have collected this one, I need to write another quick function to, I have written it already here, a quick function to predict it, taking all the values from my form and passing on to my small other function called predict.py. Okay, and getting the values and passing it back to my index. So I'm going to copy this file, and also I'll show you the predict file. This is very simple. I loaded few libraries, especially the externals.joblib. I've loaded this model using the function called joblib.load, the model we have saved, the machine learning model, and I passed in the values I'm getting from the form, and then predicted the result, which is basically the predicted house price. So I'm going to copy this, and that's all into my downloads, because that's easy for me to actually. Okay, I'll exit my Amazon server, come here, and I'll copy everything that starts with predict. What are the two files again? It's predict and prediction. Oh, that's good. So both are copied. Okay, and ML file is already there. Right now, if I go here and refresh, I'll just let see if it works. So I'll put a BTM 2 BHK and 1500. It's 2 years old building. Let's say it's 4th floor. Total number of floors is 10. And okay, that's 1 crore 43 lakhs. Fantastic. Okay, so that's our model. I'm going to quickly explain you how did we do this. Just take a quick blank PowerPoint slide so that I can draw stuff here. So what we have done is we have created, just assume this is a computer, and we have created index.php, and this is the file which has a form which takes the information, and then it passes on this information to another file which is prediction.php. This file communicates to the Python file which is predict.py. I'll just copy and paste this. There's a file called predict.py. Okay. This prediction.php executes the shell command and runs the predict.py, passing in all the values we have given in the index.php file, like your floor and other information, square feet, all the 7 fields is being transferred to here. And this one is using our ML algorithm. I'll just give a little different color to it because that's the trained model, and that model name is MP model HP model.ml. So this prediction model, the prediction.py, pings this machine learning trained model, gets the predicted value, and passes it on to the PHP prediction.php, which in turn will display that in index.php in your browser, in your computer. Alright, so that's a quick machine learning algorithm from the data to training a machine learning model to deploying a machine learning model and dumping a machine learning model and moving that dump model to a web server, creating support files for taking information and doing the prediction. That's less than 1 hour. From the data, you have created the fully working machine learning algorithm hosted in the web server. Now let's check our the model. I think this is the service we hosted. Let's go to the 99 acres, buy, and let's look at some BTM layout. Search. I take the first one. Okay, let's check this. So you have 3 BHK, 14,050 super build-up area. Let me put that first. BTM layout 14 super build-up area. How many years old? 1 to 5 years. Okay, I'll take 5 years. And 1 of 4 floors. Okay, so 5 years. First floor of 4 floors. Predict. Oh, I think it's 3 BHK. 64 lakhs. And it's given is 63. So probably this house you can go ahead and buy it because as per our prediction model, this should be 64 lakhs. It's given as 63. So it's a good deal. So congratulations, we have done an entire machine learning from downloading the data to writing the code and then working machine learning prediction web service. Alright, hope this tutorial has given you a good insight about end-to-end machine learning, how we do it. And of course, we haven't spent much time on fine-tuning the model. We have taken 87% or 86% whatever efficiency. But that's something which you can learn in more advanced machine learning. But this is an overview of the entire flow. Alright, so that's the end-to-end tutorial from the data till the deployment. And we have a working model which can predict the house price in Bangalore, Silicon Valley of Asia, and in less than 1 hour. So from the data till the working model, and it's very usable to the end users. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I plan to do such tutorials based on your requests, so please leave the comments and subscribe as well. All the codes I have used, all the 5 files will be uploaded, and you can download it from the description below. I'll provide a link. Alright, thanks for watching and stay tuned.